Yeah. Minute past time. Tuesday. Good morning. No news to speak of, huh? Didn't watch any variety TV. Really just been watching other streamers, honestly. Yeah, not watching a lot of television at the moment. There's not much, like, a lot of things ended that I had been watching. Okay, wow. That's right, I ordered a few things, and... Oh, what is this, Mecha? Ah, nice. I'll have to cross that one off the list. Glitter glue. And then wished you hadn't because now there's glitter glue everywhere. Sprinkle's a good one. I slept a little bit better last night, I'm glad to say. Just woke up a little bit earlier than I would have liked. What can you do? Expect it's going to be a pretty normal morning. I need to go replant those bushes somewhere. Hey, Elijah. Good morning. Or Google morning. I think either of those work. Lighthouse I don't need right now. How are you today? Might just put that into storage as well. Probably all of these are going to end up into storage unless I think of something else to do with them. Yeah, that needs to go back inside. That. Yeah. You're Google? I'm pretty Google too. Yeah, I'm doing okay today. Some nice weather here in real life. That makes everything a little bit easier. Like a nice day on the island, too. I had a little bit more snow here yesterday. It seems to be picking up a bit. Got Sahara here as well, okay. Hey Lemony, good morning. How are you? Fuchsia stays up all night just for a taste of morning air. That's pretty hardcore. Yeah, look at them sweeping away. That's been me a lot recently. Been doing a lot. Where we're living now has a lot of trees around us. And, like, I was sweeping our front walkway. And by the time I got to the bottom of it and was walking back up, already so many leaves on it. You know, just gotta keep it up. Yeah, let's get some mysterious wall. Oh, maybe not right now. Maybe not right this second. Oh, I don't have a shovel? Oh, and I need to see what, other thing from Mecha was. Ah, whoa. You're welcome, Lemony. I'm really glad I can help with that. It's funny how timing worked out. I mean, not funny, but odd. with the game and everything, but this has been a really great experience for me. Honestly. Getting the chance to, I don't know. It's a funny game for how it offers safe but tangible connections, I feel like. Elijah's been working on his island since Saturday, starting to be happy with it. That's great. I remember, like, I know that feeling. I still feel like I get that feeling. Oh, that's right, I don't have any money right now. I just gotta pull some bells out, I suppose. No, but really, you know, thanks to everybody who, like, has been watching. I never really expected to get regular followers or anything. I still don't know how to handle it, but except to just keep doing this. And I did a little bit of work on the overlay. It should have different sounds for stuff now. We'll see how that works out. I need that shovel. I've actually got some money. Have you been focusing on one thing in particular, Elijah? Like, flowers or, you know, trees? Or just, like, everything at once? Decorations and fencing? I found, like, the last things I had to work on really were putting a lot of fences up. I should check turnip prices. I kind of I did check yesterday, but I forget what they were. I need to be better about writing that down. Let's see. In my experience, if you didn't get a number, it's better to just not put one down than to guess. Alright, so this is... Bring our pointer up here. 80% chance of a decreasing pattern. I mean, fortunately, I'm not holding on to any turnips myself. But oh well. Keep an eye on that. Working on pretty much everything, but mostly paths and decorations, yeah. Paths were... Once I, like, got into putting paths down, I really had a lot of fun with them. It's gonna be something I'm gonna put a little bit of time into. Hey, yeah. There's that new sound. Classic villager. Classic villager gif. Thank you for the sparks. So I'll put this stuff out by the beach. Put that in my radio. Can't believe Mecha sent me 30 gold. I have no idea what that's for, but that's going straight toward my hero robot funds. I can tell you that. Oh. Oh yeah, okay. Guess I do already have that, KK Dixie. That's okay. Getting a little full there. There's something to dig up over here. I need to get my rocks. Remove these flowers. I do want to put... I don't know. figure out a good way to... like a good barrier. Good flower barrier. I mean, there's a lot of options. I could pave around the rock. Although the reason I don't want to do that is I feel like it's a slippery slope too. Was there... Are there two over here? When... I don't know anymore. Real. I could pave around the rock. Put fences around the rock. Maybe just bushes around every rock? And flowers like jump bushes? I don't know. Glad to get that money rock full stack though. Get some Nook Miles. Still got lots of Nook Miles. What else might... Yeah, gotta replant those bushes. Those were over by my campsite, which, yeah, I did misunderstand how that worked around the end of yesterday's stream. I thought it would be, like, torn down overnight, and then today I would reposition it. But actually there was... I don't know, maybe people saw in my inventory. I definitely missed it for a little bit, but there was a moving kit in my inventory, and I just had to pick a new place for my campsite. So that'll be... Take a look at that. I gotta move a few things around for that, like a path and some other things. KK Ska? Do I have KK Ska? I do not have KK Ska. Excellent. I get to cross that one off my list. And probably Mecha doesn't have that one. In that case. We had a afternoon where we compared lists and just like sent each other everything that we could. So I know our music collections are at about on par with each other. Good for that. If I could bring a drink to an island, what would I bring? Water, soda, gnome tea, coffee. Probably water. Probably water. Boring, but as much as I'd like to say coffee, I don't know how good an island drink it is. Have I ever... I'm wondering if I've ever had coffee on an island. I haven't been to a lot of islands. Does Long Island actually count as an island? Probably then. The things I don't know. Alright, let's get some carpeting. Anybody else want some carpeting? I could probably open up later. Stopping at 10. Per usual day. But we got plenty of time until then. Over an hour. Oh yeah, so you know, I was looking, you're sending me 2 gifts? Aw. Thank you. I was looking at Zelda Outlands. I put it in an emulator yesterday. And gave it probably 10 minutes. Probably put 10, maybe 15 minutes into it. Probably 10 minutes. Imperial Tile, I have both of these, I think. Maybe I have a white chocolate. I'll have to check that. I might send that to Marzi. Hi there. Hi, Jenny? Sorry, I probably am not saying that right. Let me know, how I can improve. Good morning. Still getting started on dailies, basically, here. Well, yeah, that's where I was heading with that, Lemony. I might... So I'm still open to... Okay. Hi, Jenny. That's what I said, right? Excellent. Thanks for coming by. How are you doing? Yeah, so I was trying the Zelda ROM hack that Lemony recommended, and it is tough. I didn't put that long into it, but in the 10 minutes or so that I played, I could not find that sword. And mostly only got a few screens around before getting done in by monsters. It's in the Dungeon Mushroom. I don't think I saw that. If you know, like, basics of where to go, then, you know, maybe I can throw it on there. I don't mind. That's a situation where I would not mind getting some direction and advice. Those pro tips. Because I'm using an emulator with rewind enabled. And that's also a situation where I don't mind gaming the heck out of things so that I have a shot of getting anywhere. Otherwise, I mean, that's how I got through the original Legend of Zelda when I played it like a year and a half ago. Not with rewind, but I used a lot of save states. There we go, there's some mail. Okay. Okay. Right on. I'm not sure when's gonna be a good time for that. I remember you said you can't watch streams after 12. So maybe a weekend though. You know. Oh, how surprised. Oh no. Oh dear. We'll see what happens with these. We'll see what happens. Well, I'm gonna see what happens. That was a misleading statement. The stream, I don't know about. But the orange pigs, what are those called? Moblins, I think? Although maybe they were changed since it's a ROM hack and they're called something else. Yeah, I'm willing to give that a shot. Maybe a weekend if that might work best. Hello? On my walk, I thought up this DIY recipe. Wishing you well, Jambette. They are in there. Good. Okay, well that's another one for the pile. I'm gonna have to sift some stuff out of the take this pile. Oh yeah, I put some decorations down on my pier yesterday. I did see it on Reddit. The like original rainbow stripes are someone else's, and then I added the black and brown stripes based on like a recent revision or like additional design, actually from Philadelphia a couple of years ago. So there's codes for those. I like it. I like that pier. If I think getting the sword is hard, yeah, I'm sure I'm gonna have problems. knowing where to go makes a pretty big difference, though. Because I don't mind banging my head against a game, like, so much if I at least know that I'm, you know, doing it in the right direction. That I'm not going to spend, you know, 30 minutes trying to get past a screen or past, like, into a dungeon just to find out that I'm in the wrong place. That is a kind of patience that I don't really have very much anymore. Just speaking pretty honestly. Usually I'll give that kind of thing a few shots and either look up a walkthrough or kind of get on my way, you know? Life's pretty short, and there are a lot of good games out there. I have so much trouble, like, picking a game to play a lot of the time. And I don't know if I've said anything about it on stream. I've been playing a bunch of Blaster Master Zero again on Switch. I really like that game. I don't know why I didn't finish it before. Can't get past Dungeon Joe. Okay. Maybe apologize for the cookie grease I smudged on the middle part. I don't hear a lot of people acknowledge cookie grease, but it's real. You're playing it on a tiny, badly lit screen. Oh, it sounds like, I'm curious. If you still have the sticker on the back of your Game Boy Advance, it should say, I think either AGS 001 or AGS 101. And there's a difference there. Alright, yeah, I've been wanting to get on this little path here. And so I still have, technically, the first kind, the AGS 001, and the difference there is that the screens are fronted. You can see them, like, around the corner of the screen. Yeah, the first edition, right. And, you know, I mean, that, like, here's the thing, even that model was such a massive improvement over the original Game Boy Advance, which I've still got mine around, and it's unbelievable to me that I ever suffered through playing games on it. It's so dim and hard to see things on, even in direct light, even when going out into direct sunlight. It's... So the 001 was like a great upgrade over that. The 101, though, was like a silent revision that I didn't know about at the time, I don't think. Like, I think they said on the boxes maybe brighter screen or something like that. Maybe it wasn't totally silent. But those had backlit screens. And I finally got one, like kind of a broken one on eBay, a year or two ago. And I transplanted it out of its busted up case into a 001 case. And put it around somewhere. Alright, let me actually... right here. So this is my buddy's old, like, Famicom style SP, which is really cool. Is there any battery on here? You can see, that's a nice bright screen in there, right? Yeah. You almost got 2 Game Boy Advances at the time you didn't want them for free. That stings a bit, right? One of my biggest regrets, I'm very lucky to say this, it's a very privileged thing to have, you know, video games, big regrets, but I left my PlayStation 2 behind somewhere and was just like, whatever. I don't care anymore about that. And I miss it. I really would like to have a PlayStation 2 again. You want the Famicom style? Yeah. Well, I guess that's NES really. Famicom is usually red and black. I know there's like a Famicom style Game Boy Micro that I'd love to pick up a Game Boy Micro. Prices on those have not gone down. You can get like, it's pretty easy to get new cases and put them on SPs though. So you might want to look into that. Depending on how comfortable you are unscrewing things. That's mostly all you have to do. You have a PS2? Nice. That's a great console that, at the time when I had it, I didn't get very many games for it. And I'd love to pick up a modded one, actually, because there's so many really interesting PlayStation 2 games that I'd love to try. And emulation is still... it's okay. I don't do it a lot. I don't emulate very much PS2 because it's just, I don't know. It's got like a weird feel to me. It doesn't feel totally right. But maybe I just need to spend a little bit more time on it. Yeah, let's Let's go here. Oh, right there, I guess. And probably going to want to move those around slightly. When you were younger, your friend was addicted to NES and Game Boy. Yeah. I might have said this before, but, you know, I would not have played many, I wouldn't have played very many NES games, or maybe any. This path is weird, I don't know. What's going on here anymore? Gotta clean this up a bit. Except that Animal Crossing on GameCube included a bunch of original Nintendo games as bonuses. And that's how I played the most of them. How I got really into Balloon Fight and a couple of others. Oh, no worries, Elijah. I mean, Animal Crossing is always on topic. Will villagers move into your campsite naturally? Yes. Isabelle will actually tell you about that. She'll say that you have a guest at your campsite. The only thing you remember is him bragging about Yoshi's cookie. That's a puzzle game, right? I'm pretty sure. Oh, so I can't put anything there. I'm gonna move that bush to the other side. But yeah, you will just randomly get guests at your campsite, and you can also summon them with amiibo cards. Phone's buzzing, but maybe not. Weird. There. This is gonna have to get pushed back a bit. All this stuff is like, yeah, I have to retool a bunch of that. And, I meant to do this when I was back over at the, Jazz Club. Jazz Cafe. I'm gonna plop down that diner stuff. Which, I remember I had said was only going to be a placeholder, but I seem to be getting pretty comfortable with it. So I just found out, Mars Girl just told me you can do diagonal ramps, like have them set in at a diagonal, which I did not know. And now I'm really tempted to tear this down. I think I'm pretty sure that would be the second time that I've built incline here. But, like, I already tore one down. This is the second one. So that would be a third one if I put it at an angle. I wish paths worked better on diagonals. Maybe that's something they can update. I don't know why, and I don't know where it came from. I found a mannequin head in my closet. That's pretty weird, Lemony. It's very spooky. You might want to keep an eye on that one. Let's see. Go. I think styrofoam. Okay. Those can be useful. You know what those are? You know what those are actually useful for? Headphones. Oh, didn't want that to go there. And I actually have like an all-black mannequin head that I got just to keep my like VR headset on. Not super necessary, but it's kind of cool. That was like a birthday present, if I remember correctly. You can still get into that chair. Probably not once I put this stool down. Yeah, that's a problem. This might require some significant retooling. Yeah. Oh, really? Bummer. Alright. I'm out of my depth there. Well, not that exactly, but I'm gonna need to take more time to figure this out. Probably empty my pockets out and pick up everything, honestly. Anything I need to put back down? Yeah, this needs to go. Wait, no. Wrong thing. Like that. I can just be right there for me. And I'll come back to that. We got other fossils to dig up, other rocks to hit. Villagers to greet. Water to drink. I'm alright, Monty. Some slip-on sandals. For my Zap suit outfit. Thanks, man. Yeah, I meant to buy a bunch more stuff at Abel's Sisters yesterday, but I forgot. That happens. Too much. Really, they gotta put a shopping cart in there. I really need them to put a shopping cart system in. How's my day? You know, so far it's going okay. Woke up a little earlier than I would have liked to sleep. I almost always want to wish that I could have slept like 1 more hour. Maybe an hour and a half, maybe even 2. I try to get to bed early because that way it doesn't matter so much, so, you know, sometimes it's on me for staying up late. But, yeah, should be a good day. Hopefully I can rustle up some work. Sent out some emails yesterday, waiting to hear back on. Due to the... I'm sort of technically a freelancer. Technically self-employed, so I have to be... even though I have one kind of reliable client who I do work for, I have to be more proactive these days. Really follow up and try to keep balls rolling on things. Your months are mixed up and you didn't know it was Pride Month. Yeah! Thanks, Elijah. I know, it's been a little bit quieter. You know, for 2 big reasons. We're not seeing, you know, I don't think we can really see the same kind of parades as previous years, which is sad. So it is, I think people have been finding their footing, you know, the right tone to take, acknowledging the seriousness of the current situation while still celebrating. Thank you, Elijah. And that was one reason why I got the rainbow on my pier. I wanted to do something. Heck on Super Cat. That's a good island name. Huh. I just realized his pond stone has leaves in it. Well, it must be customizable. I didn't try that. But it is Pride Month, and happy Pride to everybody. I was scrolling through Mixer earlier this morning and seeing like more people with hashtags and flags and stuff, and I don't have any particular reason why I'm not doing that. And I might do some more. I don't know, I might do something. Want to do something. I'm always tweaking things. Gotta sort out these flowers. Gotta sort out this flower situation. Gotta get those good gardens going. Oh no, it's an okay question, Lemony. That's a pretty recent thing. It's not universal, and if you want to get like the source on it, I was able to just Google rainbow flag, black and brown. But in 2017, like the top thing I saw showed that in 2017, people in Philadelphia, my home city, so that's, you know, that's something to me at least, like came up with just adding, and in recent years there's been a few variations. There's now like a number of different pride flags. There's like bisexual flag, pansexual flag, transgender flag, there's asexual, I think, there are a lot. But the black and brown is, I really hope I'm not giving like a improper explanation. It's meant to show solidarity, I guess, and represent the, you know, what people call the intersectionality of how those struggles for recognition and rights have, oh boy, I shouldn't say intersected, but I think that's the word. You know, there's a lot of history that I've only been learning in recent years about the riots that, you know, queer and gay people had to protest and, you know, in order to change laws and things. And in particular, a lot has come out of what they call the Stonewall riots, which is something I really need to read like a full history on, and I've just gotten bits and pieces about it on Twitter, really. Did I actually go into Able Sisters? I don't think so. But anyway, like, throughout the history of people fighting for better treatment of gay people and, you know, everybody in the queer community, there have always been, like, black leaders have been some of the strongest voices in that community. People who have done a lot of the work. Which is not to, you know, diminish the work of non-black people, but because of, you know, it's just really important to lift up and recognize those who are pretty often erased from the history books. I know that, like, you know, my schools always did some Black History Month. And the thing I only realized, like, so recently is, like, all the black history I learned, like, just stopped with the civil rights movement, I think. I don't think I ever got taught anything in school about just black culture or black history past that. Maybe the Harlem Renaissance, you know? And that misses so much. It misses so much. Elijah did a gay rights in the USA project for world history, and it was really enlightening. I bet. It is something I really want to read some actual books on, if possible, at some point. There is, like, I don't use Twitter much anymore because it got really overwhelming for me. But there are there's good voices on there, and it has been really educational for me. I don't recommend, it's tough because I would never tell anybody to get a Twitter account because I think it's a bad company, a bad platform. I don't know, I need to, you know, there's good information in that link I have at the top of my info page. Kind of have to dig through it because it's pretty long, but there's like educational resources linked in there. I'm still missing one fossil. Thank you, Lemony. I kind of forgot, but I'm still trying to gather up enough wasp nests for those honeycomb wallpaper and honeycomb flooring recipes. And you know, I'm not the most knowledgeable about this stuff. It's, I don't know, like I said, it wasn't something that I feel like I was really taught. And only pretty recently have I made the effort to learn more. I'm always willing to talk about it, pretty much. Bird bath go so close to the pool, I think that's okay. As long as nobody gets confused. Boy, I feel like I looked everywhere. Well, it'll turn up. I'm just gonna sell some of these, I think. Got... do I have, 2 extra recipes here? Oh, that'll do for now. So, gotta figure out my campsite at some point. And then at some point, settle on the path to the Jazz Cafe. And also, completely redecorate the Jazz Cafe for the most part. Not completely. Not gonna touch the stage area. But all the seating's gotta get mixed up. There we go. Move these over to Nooks. So how are things going? Are we going to Island today? I was going to ask, actually. I was just asking, how's everybody's island doing? How's Fredham Land and Gayland, if I remember correctly? Because I've got that stuff to work on, but I'm not in a rush to get started. I'd be up for opening my gates if people, because I do have Sahara here. I think everybody gets the same wallpaper and carpet from her. Isn't that how that works? So if you wanted the white chocolate, what was it, white chocolate wallpaper and imperial tile, Sahara's here. Or I could take a trip somewhere. Something I wanted to buy, Nooks Granny, I should check before I go put stuff into storage. Right, and I want to sell those bones. Yeah, so what do you all want to do, chat? Archeo chest. Don't really need that giant clam. I'm just gonna sell these branches. I know I should craft them first. Uh-oh. This is a Pro Controller. Oh, please don't do this. I'm gonna turn it off. Do I have a floor pillow? I have several cushions. I do have a few different kinds of cushions. Alright, well that was very unpleasant. That was a very unpleasant experience just now. Look, I turned the Pro Controller off. There's a little button on top next to its charging port. And then just resynced it. Or rewoke it, I guess, be a better word. Yeah, there should be And you see the pillows, yes. Let me pull up my catalog here. So first there's a regular cushion. And this is customizable with several different patterns and also custom designs, as you might hope. The other one... I seem to recall... Zen cushion. Yeah. Which is not customizable. I think that there are different color varieties of it, though. But I can't confirm that. As you can see, I've only seen this blue kind. Are you interested in those for something? I still don't understand this. I still don't understand what this wooden fish is. It does not look like a fish to me. Looks like a bad Pac-Man. I don't know. Looking for a cushion? I send one your way. You have that IRL. That's pretty cool. That's always fun when you see something that's just like exactly what you have in real life. Oh, you know what it is? It's an instrument? Really? No kidding. I did see the little mallet on there. Huh, you have a frog one. I'm gonna have to look that up. I'm curious about how that's played and what that sounds like. I'm gonna put some... I guess I'm gonna decorate, but not right now. I think all of these are supposed to make the noise of the animal. What noise does a fish make? Like... splash? Now it goes where the mouth is. Store it. Interesting. What happens to those? Alright. I'll replant that lily of the valley. And then what should I do? Should I open my gates up? Should I, does anybody want me to travel to their island and do something there? Water plants. Whole weeds. Shop for clothes. Or, do people want to come here, maybe... Oh, I should grab my Sahara tickets, probably. Thanks for the info, Lemony. That is very interesting. Ooh, yeah, I have a bunch of these. Water your plants. Yeah, I can do that. Alright, in that case, I'm going to make one more stop. inside here, and I'm gonna craft myself another gold watering can. And suddenly, I find myself with a nice amount of gold nuggets. I do wonder if Mecha got all of those. Oh, very curious. Did I already have a watering can in my inventory? Oh. Whatever, that's fine. And we got a dodo code in chat. Is that an open invitation to water flowers if people want to do that? I know that is for me. Oh, there's that other. Awesome. I walked right past that. I need to check my flower DIYs. I'm gonna drop these for now. Yeah. I plant this over here, actually. That's there is. That's not where I wanted that. Wait. I can do that. Oh, because, yeah, that's fair. That's fair. That was really on me. I have not gone and done any more wedding stuff. I haven't been in the mood. Really. Is that still going on? I should check, because there's like a church organ item you can get from that I do sort of want. Okay. Head back that way. New code. Search via dodo code. Okay. Yeah, do want to go to Fredham Land. Oh man, I gotta stop yawning. Oh, excuse me. I'll ramble about the stream for a moment. And the bump into the microphone a little bit. I've got an idea. I had an idea. I think I'm gonna try it out later today. I might have a better camera that I can hook up than the webcam I'm using right now. Technically, I'm actually using multiple webcams now. I think I had sort of a brainwave. Why do I float? 'Cause I'm in a seaplane? Or like a C+. No, I'm just so-called floaty thing. Am I actually a floaty thing? Hard to say. I might try hooking that camera up later. See how it works. I think I'm hitting a limit on how much USB stuff I can really have hooked up to my computer. It's starting to, I think, affect how quickly my computer can render things. I'm not sure. I'm still learning a lot of the limitations on here. Nice. Good Robotnik. Alright. Watering can up. No, okay. Ooh, up here. I gotcha. I'll hit these up. Okay. Working on those gold roses. Yeah. It's a good outfit. The other thing I've been thinking about is, since I've done a retro stream, well, I've done a couple technically, only one recently. I want to do more. I might do the cliche. I might put up shelves behind me, and stack some Game Boys up. Get that shelf candy going. I've got so many amiibo, I gotta do something with those suckers. All they're good for is looking pretty. Although actually, you know what was I didn't remember this last time I was talking to me about amiibo. But one fun thing that you can do with those, if you have Smash Brothers and, well, I don't know who's doing like Smash parties anymore, but you can do like amiibo fighter tournaments. Yeah, you're welcome. Run a bracket where like people pick different amiibos and then make them fight. You don't actually need amiibo for that, you could just do it with bots. But I don't know. What isn't more fun with little plastic figurines? As far as I know, that's one of the big reasons why people still play board games. Which I completely understand. It's much more fun to play with like actual tokens and things. Look at all them sparkling flowers. It goes, not boasting or anything, but it goes nice and fast when you can do 9 at a time. Let's bet on amiibo, exactly. Get a amiibo gambling track going. I've got that Zen stool, I think. Hey, somebody else is coming in. Hey, Mason. He left a comment on my YouTube. Hasn't been able to get into the stream because his device broke. Nice to see you getting him on stream this way. I should grab my keyboard. Excuse me. Nice. Very stylish. Kind of like, looks like a inverted marshmallow shirt. I just back. Want to visit his island, just say the word, okay. I would like to. Anything else you want me to look at or do here, Lemony? Anything else you want watered or any kind of tour or anything? Someone's shopping for gold roses. Okay, I think that's at me. Wanna wrestle? It does have that wrestling ring. I think we were rolling around that a little bit before, right? Daisy. How you doing, Daisy? Ooh, gold roses are going for a good amount. Loving just being outside today. You know what? I feel pretty lucky because I've got my window open and there's kind of just a little bit of a breeze coming through there. And yeah, full immersive effect, like walking up to the side here and getting a little bit of real life breeze. Nintendo, put VR in this game, and I will buy a Labo set. I will do it. Alright, they're haggling. I think I'll scoot on out. Thank you for having me, Lemony. Yeah, that's true. I would need to get out of here for their transaction anyway. So Elijah, if you want to whisper me a dodo code, if that works for you, you can post it publicly in chat if you want to. Oh, sorry, Lemony. We'll have to We'll have to do a full Royal Rumble one of these days. But thank you for having me. But yeah, I have that little blocker now. I should name that element. Yeah, okay. I should get a different image for that. That was just a meme I made quickly. Could rename that too. There we go. Okay. Got a text here. Oh, my mom wants to be reminded how you grow gold roses. You have to have a 5-star island, and you need black roses. And the gold watering can improves your chances, but I don't think it's required. But yeah, just black roses, which you get from red roses, as I recall. If I'm traveling, I should get my pole and ladder. Let me know, Elijah, because I'll be ready to go. You still want to do that? I do a quick sweep for seashells. Oh, nice, nice. I see. Got a new dodo code in chat. Sorry, not... If I didn't bail on you too quick, Lemony. But, wait, see, yeah. Got, I think, just enough time left for a solid visit. Do you want any fruit or anything? Need any of the different fruits? Just slow down my pace a little bit here. Or, DIYs? Hey, Mecha, stacks. Thank you for those stacks. I'm gonna bring these. And if you don't want them, that's cool. But if you do want them, that's cool. I think you got all the fruit, that's cool. Yeah, thank you for that gold, Mecha. That was pretty handy. I already used that to make a new gold watering can this morning. Super generous of you. Love recipes. Let me grab those others. Let me grab those other ones in. Sorry, Lemony, I should have thought of that when I went to your island. Brought some things with me. But then again, I did water those flowers, so... got something. Alright. Got everything I need here. Wow, Mecha, you must be rolling in it. I'm curious. Were you going to those, islands for a single personal purpose and the gold was a bonus, or were you just, like, mass acquiring resources? That's a B8P, if I'm not mistaken. I've been B8P. feel like a wizard using a keyboard to put that in. I've gotta say. Oh, sorry about that, Mecha. No problem. I do want to go to Gayland. What I said, my question before was if you were, pursuing one personal purpose, if there was one thing you were looking for, the many islands you must have gone to, or if you were just doing it for, like, the full mass, you know, mass harvest. The massive harvest. Massivist. Not a word. Alright, got about 10 minutes. If I go a little bit over, shouldn't be a problem. Just keep an eye on the time. Like, if I end up back on Gloss Mountain at 10, that's gonna be fine. Hey, look at those good rainbow flags. Yeah, I am also missing a color on my pier, which is something you might notice. The traditional 7-color rainbow flag, and the pattern I found online just had 6, which makes sense for how the pier is laid out. I was sort of brainstorming how hard it would be to add that 7th color in. Non-trivial. Possibly worth it. Hello! Yellow Airport. Things I would have never noticed before. Hello, Flick. Got some good paths going. Here, let me drop some stuff. Sorry, my pockets are heavy. If the you're not interested in that, no worries. Oh, you were just trying to get rid of your tickets. You had too many and you wanted to break some shovels. That's legit. Okay, I'm gonna check out these log ones. Lemonade coming over too, cool. Alright, I thought I did. But the stool, I'm pretty sure is new to me. Yeah, look at those nice 7 colors. Right, that's a recipe. That stool. And customizable, excellent. Okay. That's where you went. There we go. Alright, yeah, tour time. Great patterns. Really like what I'm seeing so far. And you know, I turned the mini-map off so long ago, just so it didn't, like, I just thought it didn't look good how it was blocked by my camera. But I've liked keeping it off and just using the Nook phone map. Feels more immersive. Got some nice neighborhoods laid out. Oh, we got a couple people living here. I see that. Okay. Do a self-tour. Let's peek. Let's peek at our GPS. Oh, this reminds me of home a little bit. We got a nice heart lake. We got 2 peaks with ponds on them. Pretty good. I remembered my tools, so I won't be slowed down. What should I get rid of here? Right. Although it looks like there's ample bridging. Looks like there's 4 people on this island. And that must be Lemonade. Ugh. Oh, I already had some coffee today. I don't know why I'm yawning this much. And it's what, like, almost 10 days until the official start of summer, I think, now. No reason I'm counting down to that exactly. I just really like summer. Do I know if I have a stagehand mask? I don't. I remember seeing one, and I remember not buying one. UMEC, I would certainly accept that. And Lemony with the Florida Chronicles, Florida Files. Florida man tries robbing bank only using his sneeze. I'm not invading anybody's privacy here. Now, sometimes houses are... Oh! Wow, and they still do the little... Did I get a... Okay, wow. That's classic. That's straight from the original, I'm pretty sure. I've been looking at, fancier flashcards for my N64. The expensive ones have real-time clock support, which means I'd actually be able, like the fan translation of the N64 Animal Forest would run pretty properly, I think. Your house is a big one? Alright, let's check it out. I'm gonna take that as an invitation. Tour. That, it was pretty satisfying. I'm pretty sure, there's a little bit of HD rumble when you squish those cockroaches. Which is a little nasty. You really feel that force feedback of their chitinous carapace cracking. Yeah, jazz. Nice natural wood jazz guitar. Or rock guitar. I think that's a rock guitar, actually. And outfits. Take a teeny tiny little peek. I see. Guess it makes... Hi, Finding Glue. Good morning, or good afternoon. Depending. Ooh. That's a great wallpaper. I'm getting toward the end of my stream, honestly. I end weekday mornings, I go from 8:30 to 10 a.m. my time, and you can see that's approaching. What are you doing, bud? Thank you for joining. I stream every day. I've managed to stream at least once every day since the game came out. Plan to keep that going for as long as I can. Hey, there's that. I love this wallpaper. I've been waiting for somebody to refilm the Godier Somebody I Used to Know video using that. If somebody hasn't done that yet, it's steal the idea, make it happen. Nice kitchen though, that's coming along. Hey, thank you for the follow. don't have that rainy cityscape wallpaper, no. I've seen, one I'm using is like a nice night sky one on my second floor. It's kind of similar of like the buildings and everything. Hey, you just got the game yesterday. Awesome, Finding Blue. Congrats. Oh no, I'm trapped. I'm curious, is it your first Animal Crossing? Had a few people come in, actually. I think yesterday somebody in chat was in here, and they were just on their 3rd day of Animal Crossing, which is really cool. We're here, pretty much everybody here has been really nice. I mean, really, everybody who's, like, followed and chatted has been quite lovely. Very, very personable. Very sociable. And, we do like giving out tips and help wherever we can. Alright, so this is coming along. This has a great vibes. Great vibes in here. Let me do... Where's the clapping? Some clapping. Yeah, and I open my gates pretty regularly, to travel. Right now I'm on somebody else's island. I've had so much fun playing this game and getting to see other people's islands. And it's been really fun having people on mine as well. There's been some talk about arranging minigame times. We haven't actually done it yet, but I've had requests, and it sounds like it could be some fun. I've still had that in the back of my mind, to be more prepared. Can I join? I think so. I'm on, in chat, it's Elijah's island, Elijah Wheeler. There should be a dodo code. If you scroll up farther, maybe he'll repost it as well. Or maybe somebody can copy and paste it, because he had said that people were welcome to join. And if you're on your 2nd day, which I think it sounded like, then your airport should be ready and open as well. So you would just need to go there and put the dodo code in. I'll be heading out pretty soon, like I said, but I'm having a nice walk around. There it is. Thank you, Elijah. And, I think I've been... I don't know. Let me know if I'm saying... if I could say that better. If I could pronounce your name better. And that is a general offer. I know I had to, I needed that correction on Mirror Music. I was saying that wrong for probably a week or something. I don't have the best memory, but I try. I do try. I mean, of course, nobody really has full control over what they remember and forget, but it's very funny to me that sometimes I'll see a random villager that I haven't seen in years, and I'm like, oh, there's Cody. You know, that blue bear. And then other times, you know, somebody's like trying to give me a rattan stool, perhaps. And I'm like, hey, I dropped it outside, pick that up before you leave. And for like the 3rd time in a row, I do not, and I need to have it mailed to me. Here comes Damien from OO65. That is a unique island name. A blue and orange shirt and a black hat. Okay, thank you. That is the extra challenge I've had playing this. Is not only trying to learn and get to know like chat names and people, but associate the chat names and like icons with the in-game names and icons. Doing my best on that. Fortunately, you know, the stream's been still growing slow, still growing. But when it's a few people at a time, I feel like I've been keeping up. All right, yeah, people offering some good recipes already. Nice. That's very nice of you. I have to say, I do like both. I like getting a nice personal guided tour, and I love wandering around somebody's island by myself, just doing my own thing. I'm D in game, by the way. It's probably that's not immediately obvious. I realize. That's, I can tell you, that's not exactly my real name. Neither is Manx-a-Lot. But I've been going by D more and more. I got summer shells on the beach. I think I need to get going. I do, unfortunately. I hope I can come back sometime, though. Aw, who are you? Pudge? Do I belong here? Manx-a-Lot isn't my real name. Can you believe it? And it's like one of the hottest names right now. Bye, Lemony. Bye, Elijah. Bye, Damien. Oh, I meant to say have a good one. Oh, have a good. Alright, so I think I'm gonna wrap up on my pier today. So prepare yourself, Lemony. Not going to be the usual seat. But since I just put that fancy new pattern out, and for Pride Month and all of that. Thank you. I'm glad with how that synthesized back up. Did I tell you that, you know, part of the reason why I tried to evolve exactly Happy Rainbow Flag Thing Month. Why I stopped trying to go just by Mankey. Partly because people always thought of the Pokemon. I mean, your first association with people was either the Pokemon or like the British slang word Mankey. Neither totally ideal for first impressions for my purposes. And then also I found out that there's a YouTuber, a good YouTuber, ProZD, and one of his friends, one of the people he does stuff with, also was going by the tag Mankey, spelled the same way. If I wanted to avoid that overlap, I might be able to make a claim that I'd been using it for longer, but then also at some point, I don't know, Manxlot just popped into my head. And it's, it works. Sometimes people call me Marks a lot, which is genuinely quite funny to me. It's a understandable misreading of the name. But it reminds me of, like, teachers who didn't know my name and who called me Dan. Oh, and thank you for the sparks, by the way, Lemony, I appreciate it. Alright, so yeah, here's a pier, the freshly decorated pier. I'll just, if anybody cares about that, or wants that for themselves, I've got a command in chat. One of those is a creator code, and one of those is a design code. And there's two because I got I said this before, but I got the main ones from somebody else. Uncredited, unfortunately. I'm not sure who came up with it originally. And then I added my own to it. So thank you so much to everybody who watched today. Anybody who watched, everybody who watched, or chatted. Thank you, Mecca. I like it too. I forgot to... this should be playing music. So... And I'll get some tunes on and look for somebody to host. And I'm gonna be back on tomorrow, same time, 8:30. I hope I see everybody again. If not tomorrow, then soon. Have a great day, everybody. Happy Pride. You know, solidarity. Solidarity. Stay strong. Take care. Thanks, everybody.